Ahead on Pioneer News, the treasure chest reopens for summer shopping. Resident council elections are just around the corner, and we'll tell you how you get involved.
Plus, honoring Juneteenth with purpose, not just a holiday, but a call to serve, and why Alegria is asking you to stop feeding the wildlife.
All that, a heartfelt thank you from one of our own, and a ride to the bank, literally.
Pioneer News, your village, your voice.
From Community Television, this is Alegria's very own Pioneer News. With Dolores Bright, Michaeline Larson, and Chuck Hiller.
Welcome to Pioneer News. I am Michaeline Larson.
And I'm Dolores Bright.
The Resident Council is back in action with some great news. Treasure Chest shops officially reopened on June 3rd. After a long wait, the Council has secured its sales tax license, meaning all proceeds can now support community programs once again.
And congratulations are in order for Henry and Susan Fradkin. They were the latest winners of a $100 Target gift card through the Good Neighbors Referral Program for bringing a new resident into our community.
The Council is currently working on several exciting initiatives, investigating the installation of automated door openers, researching a new chapel audio system, and donating $2,000 to the Alzheimer's Association Longest Day fundraiser.
And though Co-America Bank has closed its branch here at the village, the on-site ATM will remain available until December, so no need to worry about your cash needs just yet.
Don't miss the next Resident Council meeting. It's happening July 7th at 1 p.m. in the chapel.
Tamatra White from Resident Life will be the featured speaker, and the agenda includes updates from council members on treasury projects, assisted living, and community connections.
It's also a chance for residents to bring forward their concerns, ask questions, and stay engaged in shaping our community's future.
Election season is upon us, and here at Alegria, it starts with you. The Resident Council is looking for candidates to fill 4 open seats, and now is the time to step up.
Serving on the Resident Council is one of the most direct ways to advocate for our community. You'll work alongside fellow residents to voice concerns and help guide improvements right here in the village.
If you're interested, nomination forms are available from Julie Siegler at 248-521-0122 or email julie.siegler@gmail.com. Completed forms are due to BG 517 by June 27th.
Per council bylaws, candidates must have lived at Alegria for at least 1 year, be able to attend meetings, serve as an officer, and have basic computer skills.
Candidates will be introduced at the upcoming July 7th Resident Council meeting, and nominations from the floor will also be accepted, as long as the resident is qualified and willing to serve.
Now, some big news from the city of Dearborn. For the first time in history, there will be no August primary. The only election this year is the general election on November 4th, which includes races for mayor, city clerk, and 7 city council seats.
If you've recently moved to Alegria and haven't yet updated your address, it's essential to register with the Michigan Secretary of State. Once you do, the state will forward your information to Dearborn, and you'll be eligible to vote right here at Precinct 13 on campus.
You can register at any Secretary of State office or go online to michigan.gov/SOS or dearborn.gov. You can also register in person at the Dearborn Clerk's office on Michigan Avenue.
And here's some good news. Our Resident Life team is working to bring the Michigan Mobile Secretary of State office here to Allegria. That would let residents handle everything from voting registration to Michigan IDs, all without leaving the village.
Juneteenth, June 19th, commemorates the day in 1865 when the last enslaved African Americans in Texas learned that they were free, over 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. Though President Biden made it a federal holiday in 2021, Black communities have honored Juneteenth for generations.
But even with official recognition, there's more work to be done. Juneteenth is not yet a national day of service, and unfortunately, commercialization has begun to overshadow its meaning.
So, how can we honor Juneteenth meaningfully? Treat it as a day of action. Here are some ideas. Contact your elected officials and advocate for educational equity, including support for HBCUs, historically Black college universities. Support Black-owned businesses. Donate to organizations working toward Black liberation.
You can also join crowdfunding efforts for racial justice, volunteer for a day of service, and read works by respected Black authors, because understanding history is a form of activism too.
According to the Federal Reserve Bank, Black Americans hold just 3% of the nation's wealth, while making up 13% of the population. That gap is rooted in slavery and deepened by discriminatory policies that have restricted Blacks' land ownership and opportunities for generations.
We invite you to join our campus Juneteenth celebration in the chapel on Thursday, June 19th from 2 to 3:45 p.m. There will be reflection, connection, and celebration. For more details, contact Yvonne Willis-Doolin or Amy Jackson. Let's make this Juneteenth not just a moment, but a movement.
Now, if you've been wondering how to handle your banking now that Comerica branch at the village is closed, good news.
Allegria Village is now offering a monthly bus trip to Comerica Bank located on Michigan Avenue near Greenfield. This new service begins Thursday, June 26th and will run from 1:30 to 3 p.m. every last Thursday of the month.
And here's the best part. There's no transportation fee for this scheduled service. Just reserve your seat the same way you would for the grocery store run.
Need to reserve your spot or have questions? Just call Allegria Village Transportation Services at 313-846-7770, Monday through Fridays between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Mark your calendars for a meaningful community event. On Saturday, June 7th at noon, the National Federation of the Blind of Michigan's new Wayne County chapter is hosting an open house right here in the Edison Room.
This event is especially for seniors living with vision loss or blindness and anyone who wants to learn more. There will be adaptive equipment demonstrations, helpful resources, and ways to navigate vision loss while living a joyful, independent life.
This group will also share some updates on their monthly initiatives, including the Greenfield Village Tactile Tour, upcoming conventions, and their advocacy work for new legislation to support the blind and visually impaired. For more information, contact Donna Passant at 313-220-8141.
Salina Elementary School is inviting volunteers to teach gardening skills to kids aged 5 to 8 It's a fun hands-on session that runs once a week for 90 minutes over the course of 9 weeks.
You don't need to be a professional, just someone with a green thumb and a passion for sharing what you know.
If you're interested, call Marlene Kilby at 734-673-4744 for more information or to sign up.
It's a great way to connect with young learners, share your skills, and enjoy some sunshine this summer.
Our Greenleaf campus is home to all kinds of beautiful wildlife: rabbits, birds, ducks, fish, and of course those ever-curious squirrels.
And while it's tempting to leave out food for our furry and feathered friends, doing so comes with an unpleasant downside: rats.
That's right. Rats are opportunistic eaters and will gladly enjoy whatever snacks you leave behind, no matter who they were meant for.
In fact, we've already lost outdoor trash barrels because of the rat problem. So please do not leave food outside.
If you really want to feed the wildlife, stick to feeding the fish. They are cleaner guests and they won't leave garbage behind.
It's time to give a warm welcome, a warm Alegria Village welcome to neighbors who joined us in May. We're so glad to have you here, and if you see these friendly faces, be sure to say hello. Welcome to Robert Banks in BG 106, Alexander Hammock, BP 102, James and Christine Jastrab, PT 316, Brenda Parka, BP 101, Pat Pruse, CC 204, Sue Ellen Small, BG 302, Marilyn and Tasha Villarreal, KC 105, Esther Williams and Kip Grimes in BG 218. We're thrilled you chose to make Alegria your home. We wish you many joyful days and peaceful nights here.
And now, with heavy hearts, we remember those we lost in May. Our thoughts go out to their families, friends, and neighbors. May their memory be a blessing. We say goodbye to Don Scully, PT 508, May 3rd. Norm Rundle, CS 322, May 10th. Jesse McCauley, CC 425, May 15th. John Davis, BP 218, May 19th. And George Miller, PT 620, May 21st.
In the spirit of community and gratitude, we now share a heartfelt message from Lizzie Davis of BP 218. Lizzie would like to thank all those who supported her during the illness and passing of her husband, John Davis, on May 19th.
Nancy Gray, thank you for being the first to offer comfort at Lizzie's door. To all who sent cards and flowers, your kindness did not go unnoticed. A special thanks goes out to Ruby Mahanera for her daily phone calls, help with the service, and simply being present. Ruthie Johnson, your visits and editing of the obituary were deeply appreciated. Connie Soma, your patience, your grace, and your guidance meant the world to Lizzie during such a difficult time.
Lizzie is also grateful to everyone who honored John's memory by donating to the Alzheimer's Longest Day fundraiser, and to all who attended his memorial and repast. Your support helped carry her through.
Coming up next on Pioneer News, Chuck Hiller stops by with all the latest on faith news here at Alegria Village.
And later, we'll head around the village to see what's blooming and popping.
More Pioneer News in just 30 seconds after this message from the Alzheimer's Association. Now, let's turn it over to Chuck Hiller, who has this week's Faith News Update.
Thanks, Dolores. Here at Allegria Village, we have several opportunities each week to worship. Midweek Vespers is every Thursday at 7 p.m. It's a wonderful, peaceful way to slow down, to reflect, and to recharge. The Protestant worship is each Saturday morning at 11 a.m., and the Catholic Mass follows every Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. Inspiration Hour comes Sundays at 1:30 in the chapel. And the Lutheran worship opens our week Monday mornings at 11 a.m. You can watch many of our worship services live as well as replayed on Sunday mornings beginning at 9 a.m. and remember on CTV Channel 1. So many opportunities to continue your spiritual journey here at the village. Ladies?
Thanks, Chuck.
Before we head to break, we want to congratulate Life Enrichment Coordinator Kristen Miluski on her recent election as Employee of the Month here at the village.
What a talented girl. I mean, what a talented
Well, hardworking. She's just here
Oh,
all
so
the
many
times,
things, so many
evenings,
things.
weekends. Were you at that bonfire last night?
I have something else to work that night.
Oh, okay.
That appears to be a big success.
Yes, it is, and she's responsible for it.
Yeah,
So
well, that's
yes,
good.
She's a real asset around here.
Yeah. Well, we congratulate her, and also we'd like to take the opportunity to congratulate the staff members who are graduating from high school this year. In fact, I know one that's graduating today. We wish you the best of luck in your future and hope you'll be successful. Good luck. Congratulations.
We've got more stories coming your way, so stay with us.
Just one small act of distraction can destroy lives forever. In 2016, my son Mitchell was killed by a distracted driver using a cell phone. Now Michigan has passed a law that makes it illegal to use electronic devices while driving. Only hands-free methods are allowed. The hands-free law is in effect June 30th. It's too late for my son Mitchell, but other lives can be saved. So put your phone away and just drive.
There's something special happening right here at Allegria that celebrates learning, laughter.
And the power of showing up for our youngest neighbors in East Dearborn.
If you volunteered with the Salina Elementary School reading program this year, your efforts are about to be recognized in the best possible way. A party just for you.
Mark your calendars for Friday, June 13th at 1 p.m. in the Edison Room, where Allegria will host a celebration for all those who gave their time to read to kindergarten through third grade students at Salina.
It's more than just a thank you. It's a chance to connect with fellow volunteers, reflect on a successful second year of the program, and maybe even inspire new residents to join in next fall.
So if you're one of this year's readers, or if you're curious about getting involved in next September, this party is for you. Snacks, smiles, and maybe even a story or two. Over 70% packed the Edison Room recently for a new CTV series that's already making waves.
That's right. It's called Thrive by Design, and it's all about creating safe, beautiful, and clutter-free apartments right here at Allegria. Hosted and produced by resident Judith Minton, the series premiered Monday, May 19th, to a standing room-only audience. Judith and co-host Christina Jimenez, a certified caregiver, offered smart, realistic strategies for simplifying our spaces one item at a time.
From organizing medications to downsizing furniture, they tackled the biggest barriers to comfort and safety. And the star of the series, fellow resident Jeanette Anderson, who moved from a large house into a 600 square foot apartment and bravely opened her doors for a full transformation.
And the best part? We've only seen the beginning. The big reveal of Jeanette's new home will air in episode 2 on June 16th at 6:30 in the Edison Room.
Expect surprises, prizes, and a makeover that shows just how joyful letting go can be.
So save the date, June 16th at 6:30. Thrive by Design. Just inspire your next chapter. There's something special in the air, and it's not just jazz.
We're celebrating 60 years of love, music, and community with Don and Marion Harris, and you're invited.
To mark their 60th wedding anniversary, the Harrises are hosting a jazz concert for all residents. And it's no small affair. Get ready for the powerhouse sound of the M1 Jazz Collective.
This talented 18 to 20 piece band features top jazz musicians from Metro Detroit, led by Tim Brennan from Duke Ellington to Count Basie, and even modern swing. They will have the Allegria Village Chapel jumping.
Join us on Sunday, June 15th from 3 to 5 p.m. in the chapel for their third appearance at Allegria. It's sure to be unforgettable.
Thank you, Don and Marion, for sharing your milestone with all of us.
Here's to music, memories, and many more years of harmony. See you at the show.
At Allegria Village, it's not just our flowers that are blooming, it's our entire community.
Residents and staff have been rolling up their sleeves and digging in, literally. Working together, teams planted vibrant flower pots at all major entrances and even at the guard shack. And when it was time to swap out those cheerful pansies, residents gave them a second life by replanting them into ground beds.
Meanwhile, the maintenance crew tackled tree trimming and cleared plant debris, much of which is now enriching our new raised garden beds. Soil will be provided by the village, but the planting is up to you. If you're feeling green-thumbed, contact Marion Harris at 313-610-5871 to reserve a spot.
There's more good news sprouting up. A new linen service is now handling our tablecloths. Solar lights will soon brighten walkways. A donated greenhouse is on the way, and the Birthplace Park gazebo is getting a well-deserved facelift.
And here's a tip. If you're hauling out trash, don't forget the trash compactor at Great Lakes Dock. It's the perfect place to compact your clutter before it hits the bins.
Whether it's gardens, gazebos, or greenhouses, our village is growing strong.
And it's all thanks to neighbors helping neighbors. That's what makes Allegria bloom.
This week, Resident Life invites you to slow down, share a memory, or play a little bingo, and even celebrate Father's Day in style.
There's something for everyone, whether you're into self-care, storytelling, or chili cheese fries.
It begins Monday, June 9th at 11 a.m. in the private dining room in Great Lakes with Reminiscing. Bring a meaningful item and share the story behind it. It's a chance to connect and reflect because memories matter.
Then on Tuesday, June 10th, support the fight against Alzheimer's during the Longest Day fundraiser from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Great Lakes lobby. $5 gets you a plate of delicious chili cheese fries, and every bite supports a great cause.
Craving a classic lunch outing? Join the group heading to Ford's Garage on Wednesday, June 11th at 11 a.m. Take the bus for $15 or drive yourself. Sign up, of course, in the crafts room. And don't forget to head to the Edison Room at 2 p.m. the same day for free bingo sponsored by Holistic Healthcare. And wrap it all up on Friday, June 13th at 2 p.m. with a Father's Day barbecue in the Great Lakes Courtyard. It's time to honor the men of Alegria with or without their apron on.
Residents only, so be sure to sign up in the craft room.
From reflection to fries, from nails to nostalgia, it's all happening right here at home.
Don't miss a moment. Check out the activities calendar on the portal or pick up a copy from either clubhouse.
Get your clubs ready and mark your calendar. It's time to hit the green.
Alegria Village residents are invited to the 2025 golf outing at Dearborn Hills Golf Club on Saturday, July 19th.
This is a shotgun start, best ball format, so all skill levels are welcome. Check-in begins at 11:30 a.m., followed by lunch at noon, and tee off at 1 p.m. sharp.
The day wraps up at 5 p.m. with prizes, drinks, and snacks. And of course, plenty of laughs and memories with your fellow residents.
Spots are limited, so sign up by Thursday, June 19th with a $35 check made out to H.K. Singh. That's Singh, S-I-N-G-H, BP 607 here at Alegria Village.
For more information, contact Harkrishan Singh at 313-942-6878.
It's more than just golf. It's community, competition, and a great way to spend a summer Saturday.
We'll see you on the golf course.
It's blooming with color and care at Alegria Village, thanks to a group of dedicated Saturday gardeners.
Their latest project transformed the courtyard across from the chapel into a place of beauty and remembrance.
Back in 2021, residents painted bricks in memory of loved ones with Alzheimer's on the longest day. Those bricks were once part of a planter box. Now they line the garden beds filled with hostas. Special thanks go to Bonnie Franco, Judy Blow, Jean Pfeiffer, Connie Soma, and Leo Lemerant, who donated his beautifully decorated bricks to fill the space.
That's not the only garden getting attention. Take a walk near the KC parking lot and you'll spot Pat Hubbard's purple rock garden, a charming splash of color and creativity. Take a look at these photos of some of the beauty around the village. That'll do it for this edition of Pioneer News. Thanks for stopping by.
Now, if you have any questions or concerns about something you heard today, we'd love to hear from you. You can email us at allegriapioneer@gmail.com.
And don't forget, the deadline for next edition of the Pioneer is Friday, June 13th at 4 p.m. Send your articles to allegriapioneer@gmail.com. The next issue will be distributed on June 20th.
For Michaeline Larson, Chuck Hiller, our producer, Kristen Gibbons, Director Marion Harris, Associate Director Donna Pugno, and the entire news team, I'm Dolores Bright. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.